Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's 7 Hours from IMVU, and I just wanted to talk about things that's been on my mind, things that's on my chest that I just want to get out. Because it's just a lot of things that's wrapped up in my head, and I feel like I just got to talk about it. Like how Puma was, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who Puma is on the game. So I kind of feel like that, and I just I gotta tell people because this is the real me. I'm gonna also talk about my real life, VU, I am VU, people that's been affected and all that, and people that's around in my circle. Now I know some people is not gonna want to hear this, but I'm asking you if you do decide to really look at this video and take heed into what I'm about to tell you. I hope that it actually, changes you in some type of way. I don't expect it to, but I really hope that I'm actually reaching out to quite a few people in the game. But the first thing that I want to talk about is me. Now, I'm a real person. I have nothing to hide. I literally don't. I don't care what I told so many people about my real life, man. The only thing I hate is when you spread business that's, you know, I take something to you, it shouldn't be spreading around as a rumor or getting people all happy go lucky like, oh, this happened to him and that. This and that. Now, I'm gonna be real. Because this was passed around and I really don't care. Like I really don't care. It's the past. Taylor, I'm pretty sure people know who Gas is. Yes, I ended up fucking Taylor, which was AKA Gas. At the time, I did not know that that was a guy behind the Avi. Now, so that's a tranny, which was probably like what 2 3 months ago, and they got exposed or what the fuck ever. I don't really care, but it's sad because nowadays you actually have to fucking cam up or even get on the phone just to hear the person's voice, just to see if that person is actually who they say they are, the gender. Like, you don't want to be catfished. Nobody likes to be catfished. I understand that. I mean, if I done got catfished like a couple of times at least, which I really didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it's cool because the past is the past. Like I said, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be around people that's gonna be fake. Cause if you're fake, you wouldn't like it if I was fake to you. Like that's like me saying, "Yeah, I got $500. I'm gonna give you $500 and like such and such tomorrow." And come to find out, you're gonna be like, "Oh, so what happened?" Like a week later, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I had things to do." You don't like people that's gonna do that. So why would you want to do that to somebody else, knowing that if they do it to you, you're not gonna like it? You know what I'm saying? I'm only being real. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about another topic dealing with IMVU relationships and shit like that. Me personally, I don't mind being in a relationship. I gotta get to know you first and more better. I like to have fun outside of IMVU relationships. You know, when I'm single, I like to do me because I don't want certain things to be affected or give you that idea of like give you the idea that I want to get into this and that X, Y, and Z. No, I like to do things in order on my own time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman, both IMVU and real life. I make a lot of money on IMVU as well. Most definitely, I really do, and from what I do. But aside from that, I don't like when people give off the distinct feeling of they feel better than anybody else on IMView, so they're gonna take this path to actually do what the fuck they want to do. That's not how it should work. Man, let me tell you, in this generation, I kid you not, man. It's so hard to find a loyal female, a loyal relationship, just everything. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I know y'all can hear the train in the background, but it's just so hard to find somebody who's really gonna be committed and faithful because of. I'm gonna say this one time because of niggas and bitches. I'm not saying all of you, but yeah, a majority of you, yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, As R. Kelly said, I'm gonna quote this, yes, this is real. There's no such thing as a bad woman. A bad woman is turned no, a good woman is turned into a bad woman because of a no good man. That is pretty much true. So some women, I'm not gonna say everybody was brought into the world bad. You grew up bad, or you just had minor influences that changed you. But I feel like at the end of the day, what you do with your life is what the fuck you want to do with your life. But don't have it affect people that's actually good, and then you want to turn them bad. And then when somebody else is going to end up trying to look for something good, they're not going to find something fucking good. Because why? You ended up turning that into a bad fucking situation. So now the negativity is going to overflow and overshadow that person, because your negativity is going to fuck up their positive vibe. I don't like when people do that. Because I feel like if I want to find something, I can never fucking find something good. And I did this shit like plenty of times. So I'm just getting this shit off my chest. And it's sad because some people don't even want to date anymore on IMVU. Which is, I'm not saying IMVU never really used to be like that. But to a point in time now, a lot of people actually want to date. And it's hard to do that. Even in the real world, this shit, I feel like the shit that you do on IMVU is what you would do in real life. Now, me, as opposed to being in a relationship, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm not going to do what the fuck I want to do. I'm going to be, I'm going to be 100% committed to it. Yeah, I made mistakes. Okay? I made mistakes. Some things were on purpose because I felt like, certain vibes was just going certain ways. But I feel like if you're going to cheat, tell the person before you actually end up cheating. You know what I'm saying? And somebody told me a story. I'm not going to point out names. Somebody told me a story, man. And it just inspired me. It's just like, wow, why would you even do that? I'm talking about a guy had ended up, I'm not even going to get into it. It's just the fact it's so fucked up, because when I really look at this generation, it's like, how could you do that? I would never do anything like that. Like, my mother raised me so well. I'm telling y'all this from the heart, man. Like, my mother raised me so well. I never had my father in my life. There's times where I actually feel like I end up want to, tear sometimes, because it's like, damn, like, I really want my father in my life. But, you can only move on and you can only hope for so much. Sometimes you even got to pray. But sometimes, things just don't go your way. So it's like, karma strikes back real hard, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like at the end of the day, man, let me tell you about something. Like I said, my mother raised me to be a gentleman. Okay, we got that. I like to have fun. I tell everybody that all the time. I live stream. Everybody knows this. I like to laugh, give people something to endorse. I like to be like a little comedian, get them skits going, phone calls, ha ha, he. I like to do all of that. But it's like, people just come around. They want to take everything away that you got. They're jealous. They envy you. I don't like that. If you think about I envy you, it kind of sounds like I envy you, which is really bad. It's sad. It's actually pathetic. It's more than sad. I don't even know the other words for sad, the synonyms. So, overall, look, I had an ex that I met on IMVU. Now this right here, this just made me not even want to date anymore, truth be told. But I still kind of take my chances. Just I gotta find the right one. That's kind of what led me to having fun. It's just like, fuck it, single, may as well have fun. Man, I met this chick on IMVU. We got married. This was like 2 years ago. Took it to real life. One day we had a badass argument. She cheated on me like at least 10, probably even more than that. I'm talking about, she had fucking videos of her sucking other niggas' dicks and shit, like days before it end. Like on some real shit, days before it end. Group chats on Facebook with her playing with her pussy and sending it to other niggas and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck kind of generation we were living, man? It's sad because I would never do some shit like that. I really feel bad. Like, I talk to my mother about this stuff all the time, and she feels bad. I'm like, this is exactly the reason why I can never find a real woman. Because of shit like that. And mind you, we had the same birthday. I'm 21. I'm being real. I'm dead ass 21. And she was 32 years old. We had the same fucking birthday. You would think that when you're older, you have much more of a mentality than somebody that's younger than you. But I guess that's not the way it works, because when I speak from the heart, I sound like a 30-year-old man. But I guess not. That's probably not how it fucking works all the time. So, um, anyway, we was together. We lived together. One day we had a huge ass fallout and it was snowing outside. This was a couple years back in December. And I couldn't take it no more, man. I packed all my bags. I said, man, fuck this. I'm not doing this no more. You keep cheating, you keep lying, you're not telling the truth. Why do I even expect to just, why do I even expect you to actually tell the truth? For once in a while, like I always tell everybody, be real with yourself before you even be real with somebody else. I don't like people telling fibs. So I went out into the snow. I took my bags and shit. She closed the door. I said, can you at least drive me to the goddamn bus station? She said no. She locked the door. Man, I kid you not. And I put this on God, man. Like, I really thought I was going to die. I really thought I was going to die. I walked at least about an hour while it was still snowing. It was about 5-6 inches. No, my bad. What was it, like 4 or 5 feet high for the snow? That, man, it was almost up to my kneecaps. I could not walk anymore. Like, I just couldn't take it. Eventually, I just felt like I was just freezing to death. I passed out a couple of times. Somebody had came around in the car. Man, she found me laid out in the snow. I really thought that was the end of my life. And boy, I tell you, I was so grateful to her, man. Soon as I got back home, because what she did, she drove me. Soon as I got back home, I said, man, look, I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. And she just spoke from the heart. She was like, I'm sorry. I told her everything that happened. She was like, you know what? You're a good guy. And there's not many guys that's, in the world like you right now. We need more people like you. And she said, if anything, just, call my number if you ever want to talk anything. She drove me from Maryland all the way back to New York. I didn't even have no cash on me at the moment to, pay her back, or, I'd be like, man, come on. I wouldn't even want anybody to do that for me. But I was really freezing. So I was just like, what the fuck can I do? I just laid out in the snow until I heard a car. And man, I'm telling you, it was just a lot that we went through. We ain't talked no more after that. I'm talking about my ex. We never talked anymore. Like, I blocked her from everything. Every single goddamn thing. This is the number one reason why I'm afraid to get into a relationship. Because of shit like that. I'm afraid that, especially on IMView, I'm afraid that if I really do get into one, right now, like, what the fuck is going to happen when I meet you in real life? You just going to kick me out to the curb or some shit? Like, I don't want none of that to happen, man. It's scary. I don't even want anybody to go through that. But I know there's a lot of people in the world right now going through that. And it sucks because it's like, what can you really do? It's not like you could predict the future. The fuck? But it fucking sucks, man. All I'm trying to say is, man, I just wish all of y'all the best of luck. I just want y'all to be happy with what y'all got. Keep doing you. Don't let the bullshit stop you. Keep coming up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to fret, I don't want y'all to have fear in y'all hearts where you feel like, I don't want to date anybody because this and this might happen. Well, sometimes you got to take a jump. You got to take that leap. I ain't going to lie, be scared to jump into something. But I ain't going to be afraid for life. Sometimes you got to overcome that fear by facing it. You know what I'm saying? So, I got to do the same thing. But that's all I wanted to tell y'all, man. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. So, like I said, I don't like fake people. I don't like when people lead or mislead other people because I know how that feels. Especially when I got into the relationship that I was in 2 years ago. Just about, I was misleaded completely. Like, it's just so much that I went through in life, man. Sometimes I just sit up here just thinking, like, tearing down to myself, like, what did I do wrong? And it sucks. I got all these things, all these people that done backstabbed me. I don't even have no friends in real life. I really don't. I don't even talk to anybody on Facebook. I feel like I could just talk to y'all because just, I mean, I'm not saying that y'all don't care, but I feel like I could just talk to y'all because y'all can relate to me in some sort of way or form where it can just get through to you. Unlike the people that's on the outside world. Because people say real life, well, no. People say IMVU only, but y'all not actually thinking about it. Theoretically, you have your avatar, 64-bit pixelated avatar. Yes, I said that. You're behind the screen. The avatar is not going to move by itself as soon as you step away from it and stop typing. And stop using your mouse. So really, as soon as you shut down IMVU, it's back to the real world. Doesn't mean that you can't take your friends along with it, but you know what I'm saying? Just be real. That's all I ask, man. Yo, it's been a blissful night. Well, I don't know. People gonna see this whenever, but you know what I'm saying? It's been a blissful day / night. And I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. So, yeah, take it easy, man. And if anything, just contact me. You already got my information. My name is right there posted up. Yeah, take it easy, man. 7 hours out.